Fleet Transit operates in the Mid-Atlantic region. We service the Northern Virginia, Washington, Baltimore markets. We basically drop a load of gas in the ground about every 8.5 minutes, 9 minutes, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, it's very important our trucks are up and running all the time.
We currently have 13 Allison-equipped vehicles on property with an order of 6 to be delivered by the end of the year. I felt that it would be very beneficial to try the Allison transmission to eliminate some of the drivetrain problems that we were seeing, all in an attempt to lower our cost per mile, and driver retention, driver comfort.
After driving heavy-duty trucks for 25 years, this is my first experience with an automatic transmission, and I'm quite pleased with it. It's driver-friendly, so easy to use.
Safety's key here, and we want to make sure we get them, train them properly, retain them, keep them motivated, so they stay safe all the time. It's just a little bit of distraction can cause big problems in this business.
You always have 2 hands on the steering wheel. You never have to take a hand off to shift gears. You don't have to look down at the tachometer to make sure your engine speed and ground speed matches for your next gear.
Having that Allison transmission clearly helps them be better drivers, safer drivers.
It's just so easy to use. I don't know how I can explain it. You just push the drive button and go.
More importantly than anything, you know, we're dealing with human beings here, and our drivers are a very intricate part of our operation. They're the best asset we have.
I've been behind this wheel with this Allison automatic transmission for more than a year now, and it's never, ever been in a shop for anything.
We operate our own maintenance department, so we can control our own destiny, if you will, and all our service work, major to minor, is done right here in our shop. We have what we feel like is the best preventative maintenance program available. We don't want any interruptions in duty service at all. The trucks we have on property, we've logged probably 1.3 million miles without a service pickup whatsoever. Not even a check trans light, nothing.
Our plan and our strategy is to operate a 1 million-mile truck. And if we get to our 1 million miles with the Allison transmission, we will save and more than pay for that transmission just in clutch jobs.
On our normal clutch replacement, time to get the flywheel turned and everything, we're looking normally around $2,000 for a new clutch. You know, it's a lot of money every 300,000–400,000 miles. We're looking at a significant savings by having the Allison over the manual transmissions.
We believe the components that the transmission will save will help us get to the 1 million miles with a lower cost per mile operating.
When you're in traffic, it's so much easier to have an automatic transmission because the route that I normally have is very heavy with traffic. Northern Virginia, Washington, DC, Baltimore area. Sometimes the traffic is really heavy and slow, bumper to bumper. And having an automatic transmission like the Allison just makes things so much easier, so much nicer.
The surge is greatly reduced in a vehicle that's Allison equipped. The slowdown is much more subtle. There's no herky-jerky motion. That load-based shifting platform is a really nice feature. It adapts to the driver and his terrain and the load, and specifically dials in for that kind of duty service. I have looked at the automated very closely, and I wouldn't go with it only because it's a electronically glorified, manually shifted transmission. For me, if it doesn't have a torque converter, it's not an automatic, so I'm not interested.
We do have to work smarter, and that's one of the main reasons we bought the Allison transmission. I'm buying them strictly because I think they're a better deal in the long run for us on the maintenance cost. I think they'll net out and make our fleet more economically viable on a cost per mile basis. That's why I bought them.
On our trucks that are equipped with the manual transmission, our average fuel economy on those trucks is 6.2. On the Allison equipped trucks, it's 6.7. So we call that a great improvement in fuel economy. In these days, if you get 1/10, we're jumping up and down.
If I myself were to purchase my own heavy-duty tractor to become an owner-operator, I would definitely purchase the Allison automatic transmission. That's how much I like it.
I have a lot of friends that drive trucks. It's been my life work, and I've had a lot of them come back to me after taking an Allison transmission out and say, take anything you want from me, but don't take that Allison away from me. They really like driving them. I think it's a comfort. I think they feel more professional behind the wheel. I think it makes them able to see and react to more out there, and I think it makes them a better driver.